In this video, we are going to finish up our time here in Stavanger, Norway. We are here with Vacation Idea, and this is going to be the top 10 best things to do here in Stavanger, Norway. So without further ado, guys, let's go ahead and dive right in.
The undisputed oil and energy king of Europe, Stavanger's fortunes were transformed when Norway discovered the Ekofisk oil field 200 miles off the coast in 1969. True to its title of Algebian, the oil capital, Stavanger has a world-class museum about the Norwegian petroleum industry, opened in 1999 and looking like a small oil platform in the harbor. Stavanger is a convenient entry point for the Lysfjord and its towering cliffs and the fantasy-like natural lookout, Pulpit Rock, more than 600 meters over the water. Today we share the top 10 best things to do in Stavanger so you can plan a trip and experience all the exciting attractions and activities this beautiful city has to offer.
I feel like this is just the industrial city for anybody who loves engineering, any type of that, just anything within that field. This is the place for that you would want to go.
Starting with number 10, Gamla Stavonor. Sitting in the heart of Stavanger, Gamla, translating to Old Town in Norwegian, is a delightful neighborhood steeped in history. Dating back to the 18th century, its charm lies in well-preserved wooden houses, cobblestone streets, and alluring alleyways. Each opens a window into the city's rich heritage and traditional architecture. This historic quarter comes to life during various events, like the annual food festival and traditional Christmas market. These lively events provide an excellent opportunity to immerse yourself in local culture, engage with the friendly locals, and experience the vibrant spirit of Gamla.
I swear, I feel like everybody that lives like in these little houses, they're probably like best friends or something. I mean, you live so close and it's just such like a tight-knit community is what it seems like. I guess all these towns here seem like that.
At number 9 is the Lysfjord.
Lysfjord, I think that's how you say it.
Experiencing the stunning beauty of Stavanger and its surroundings through a Lysfjord cruise is one of the most rewarding things to do in Stavanger. This is an unforgettable journey into a 26-mile-long fjord surrounded by towering cliffs and dramatic landscapes. Alongside breathtaking views, it's an unforgettable opportunity to explore Norway's iconic landmarks. As you navigate the fjord, marvel at the glacier-carved Preikestolen, Pulpit Rock, a towering rock formation reaching into the sky above Lysfjord. Next, you'll be in awe as the boat carefully approaches Fargegen Falls, offering a chance to feel the refreshing spray of mountain waters. At number 8, Norwegian Petroleum Museum. Norway's most
like a kid's
crucial
dream
industry,
in there.
particularly offshore operations, is vividly portrayed at the Oil Museum, Algemuseet. The exhibitions trace the historical evolution of the oil industry. This commenced with North Sea exploration and the construction of steel and concrete platforms, before progressing to modern production ships and subsea systems. Designed by an architectural firm, the museum itself is a striking structure. Appropriately, it resembles an oil platform when viewed from the outside and has become a major landmark in the port of Stavanger. Officially opened on May 20th, 1999, by King Harald V, it has since become the most visited museum in town. At number 7, Fargegen.
Fargegen.
Known for its vibrant hues, Fargegen is arguably one of the most colorful streets in Norway. Come see for yourself. Situated within Stavanger's historic city center, Fargegen boasts a lively atmosphere with picturesque, vibrant buildings lining both sides.
I believe they said it was from a hairstylist or something that they changed it.
Color scheme, a purposeful choice by local artists to foster individuality and creativity. Beyond the elaborate facades, Fargegen hosts a variety of independent shops, cafes, and restaurants. Explore boutique clothing stores, antique shops, and cozy cafes offering delightful Norwegian pastries and coffee.
I love those corner stores
At
too.
number 6 in our list, Pulpit Rock.
Ooh, the famous Pulpit Rock. Yep. Scary place.
Standing at an impressive 604 meters above the Lysfjord, Pulpit Rock, Preikestolen, is one of Norway's most renowned hikes. The approximately 6-kilometer round trip to Pulpit Rock takes about 4 to 5 hours, featuring well-marked trails with some steep and rocky sections. Surrounded by tall trees and the soothing sounds of nature, the ascent offers a serene and peaceful experience. The optimal hiking season spans from May to October, while special equipment and a guide are advisable from November to April. Upon conquering the challenging yet enjoyable hike, the summit of Pulpit Rock awaits, treating you to breathtaking views. At number 5, Swords and Rock.
I believe somebody made a comment they were disappointed in the
Standing
the
tall
swords.
is a significant symbol of Norwegian identity. Swords in the Rock represents the country's rich history and cultural heritage, all the while embodying a commitment to peace and unity. Crafted by Norwegian sculptor Fritz Rode, the 3 bronze swords commemorate the historic Battle of Lysfjord in 872. This was a pivotal moment when Harald Fairhair unified Norway into a single kingdom. Sitting in a picturesque location overlooking the fjords of Stavanger, the monument becomes part of the scenic Lysfjord recreational area.
They don't look that
At
tall
number 4,
when that person was standing there.
Lysfjord. For a taste of palm tree paradise within Norway, Lysfjord is a destination worth discovering. Begin your journey with a brief ferry ride from Stavanger harbor to the island of Storheidal. Stepping off the ferry, you're greeted by breathtaking views of the North Sea and the surrounding islands. Welcomed by friendly staff, Lysfjord unveils a garden laboriously nurtured by the Heidel family since its establishment in 1965.
Yeah, it's well preserved for sure.
Barren Island has been transformed into a lush haven with over 5,000 plant species from around the globe.
Oh, wow. That's crazy.
At number 3 in our list, Bolton. Embark on one of Norway's most iconic hikes at Bolton. The trail commences in Øygardsdal village, totaling about 10 kilometers round trip and requiring 6 to 8 hours on average.
Wow.
Geared towards experienced hikers, the trek is of moderate to hard difficulty, characterized by steep and rocky terrain. The highlight is the renowned Bolton, a massive boulder wedged between cliffs, dangling 984 meters above the Lysfjord. This spot invites daring hikers to capture photos and confront their fear of heights by standing on the boulder. Caution is crucial, as any misstep could have serious consequences.
Yeah, I think it only has one consequence, and you know what that is.
At number 2, Skagen Can. Take a stroll along Skagen Can and bridge the gap between the city and the sea. Here, you'll uncover the historical link to Stavanger's broad global connections. This iconic waterfront showcases vibrant, historic wooden houses that once belonged to fishermen and sailors. Today, they've been tastefully repurposed into delightful shops and restaurants.
You know, I'm wondering if, so these boats that are parked right up along the coast or just docked or whatever, do people live in their boats? Because I know there are places around here where people legit will just live in their boat. All you have to do is just buy a boat, maintain it, and you just live in it. It's like a house. So I wonder if, this is the same thing in other countries like here.
You can spend hours exploring these shops to find a range of souvenirs, handmade crafts, and delectable seafood.
That's a lot of graffiti.
For a perfect evening, plan to enjoy a coffee or beer while witnessing the sunset over the bay.
It seems weird seeing Christmas stuff without snow.
Sola Beach. Stavanger can get temperatures above 20 degrees Celsius in July and August, and on clear, sunny days you could pack off for the beach at Sola.
I don't know what that is in Fahrenheit,
from
though.
The southeast of the city, this 2.3-kilometer arc of fine sand is also just a kilometer or 2 from the airport.
I gotta find out. He said 20, I think 20 degrees Celsius to Fahrenheit. Let's see what that is. 68 degrees. That's still kind of cold. What? And I feel like he was acting like it was a big deal that it gets 68 degrees. No, that's still too cold. No, absolutely no. So it just seems like everywhere around here and Norway in general, it's just normal for it to be cold. Now I know it is northern, but I do not like the cold, and it's just like normal. I don't want to be in the ocean when it's 68 degrees, and it's just no, that's just a no. But I still do like how the towns are close knit together, and it just seems like everything you need is within walking distance, and that's something that I really enjoy. But the nature part of it, just being able to go out and explore and hike all the time, that's something that is dear to me. So especially with Pulpit Rock being right there in Stavanger, you can conquer your fears. And I think even somebody who likes heights would still feel that heart, pounding, walking on, the rocks and whatnot. So anyway, that's all I have for Stavanger, and I hope to see you guys in the other places around Norway.